A computer virus destroyed all my files in computer.
A full bibliography is needed at the end of all assignments. A lot of agricultural workers came to the East End to look for alternative work. A periodical is a publication that is issued regularly.
A preliminary bibliography is due the week before spring break. A study skill seminar is on for the students who required assistance. A thorough bibliography is needed at the end of every assignment. Acupuncture is a technique involved in Chinese medicines.
All essays and seminar papers submitted must be emailed to your tutor. All filed assignments should have a full list of bibliographies.
Let's say if I'm asking which source you often use to get information. Newspaper, radio, TV. And the survey shows 62% of the people chose internet. You might be thinking I am going to say how important the internet is, or how quickly it has changed the world for a few years. But what if I tell you this survey is conducted on the website globalandmail.com? Our answer will be different because the people who did this survey on a website must be frequent users of internet. This sample is a biased sample. So we have to pay attention to how a survey is conducted.
The brain is basically built from the bottom up. First, the brain builds basic circuits that are responsible for basic skills. And then more complex circuits are built on top of those basic circuits as we develop more complex skills. Biologically, the brain is prepared to be shaped by experience. It's expecting the experiences that a young child must literally influence the formation of its circuity, it's built into our biology. The interaction between genetics and experience that shapes brain architecture is embedded in the reciprocal relationship, the relationships that children have with the adults in their lives. And by that, we mean what we refer to as the serve and return. The nature of children's interaction with their and adults' development and the impact of experience on development is not a one-way street, it's a back-and-forth interaction. The brain is a highly integrated organ, which has multiple sections that specialized in different kinds of processes. So we have parts of the brain that are involved more in cognitive function, and other parts that are involved in processing of emotion, and parts involved in seeing and hearing. So, if a child is emotionally kind of well put together and socially competent, that will affect more positive and productive learning. And if a child is preoccupied with fears or anxiety, or is dealing with considerable stress, no matter how intellectually gifted that child might be, his or her learning is going to be impaired by that kind of emotional interference.
What does the word TV stand for? What instrument do scientists use to see tiny elements that cannot be seen with naked eyes? What do we call the bags that contain possessions and people take with them when traveling?
What is the category that include pens, pencils, and erasers? What do you call the daughter of your uncle?